going to feature 90+ degree temperatures. The downside with that is that it does mean storms are on the table for us as we go through tomorrow, some of which could be on the strong to severe side. This is all coming out ahead of a cold front that's going to be rolling through as we go through tomorrow afternoon. So there is some relief in sight. It's just going to take a little while for us to get to that point. Live look outside over downtown Cleveland on this beautiful and, well, warm Saturday evening, almost Sunday, Saturday evening. You can certainly see those clearing skies across our area. We had some cloud cover earlier this evening. That has since cleared out, but I do anticipate that we'll see more of these clouds working back in later this evening, and that does mean it's going to keep your temperature pretty steady and pretty warm as we head through the overnight hours. You'll notice everybody is still sitting low to mid 80s right now, and that is not going to change too much over the next couple of hours. I want to zoom this picture out just a little bit because certainly you can see where most of the rain has been well to our north. We really haven't had anything south of this basically stalled out boundary, but as you look out to the west, look at what's happening out across parts of Iowa. This extends into northern Illinois, even into southwestern Wisconsin, where we've been monitoring basically a tornado warned storm riding just north of the state line there. This is the activity that's coming in out ahead of our next cold front. Is it possible we could see some severe weather tomorrow? Absolutely. Could tornadoes potentially be on the table? Sure, it's not off the table, especially out ahead of this cold front, but it is not our primary concern. As we go through tomorrow, it's the damaging wind threat. Certainly some very tropical-like downpours moving through, as well as hail that would likely be our biggest risks as we go through tomorrow afternoon. But we know in Northeast Ohio, anytime we talk about severe weather, that tornado risk, while not zero, it's at least always on the table and worth a mention. This is what your overnight starts to look like. I know, not a lot of relief. Temperatures basically staying low 80s through 2 o'clock in the morning. You may get down into the mid 70s overnight tonight, but I think that's going to be highly dependent on a little bit of rain trying to work back into our area. So it's been dry this evening. It'll still stay dry prior to midnight. This is rain that will arrive just prior to sunrise early tomorrow morning. You'll also notice winds southwest 10 to 15 miles per hour. It is going to be a little bit breezier out there as we go through the overnight, and especially windy as we go through the day tomorrow. Here's your timeline for tomorrow. And I know this looks like a lot of green. This doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be seeing rain at all hours of this timeline. It just means there's a chance that a few hit or miss showers, even an isolated thunderstorm is possible, basically starting 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow morning and lasting through the early part of the afternoon. I don't anticipate this first wave of activity to be severe. Could you have some rumbles of thunder? Sure, it's not off the table. It's really once you get past 2 o'clock in the afternoon through about 6 p.m. that I think you have that best chance of seeing some strong to possibly even severe storms. So please make sure you have ways of staying alerted should we have any of those severe thunderstorm warnings or anything like that be issued for our area. Here's the difference though. Temperatures tomorrow afternoon back into the mid 80s. It will be windy, scattered storms certainly possible through the morning. Best chance for the severe threat, though, as we said, once you get into the afternoon. We'll walk you through the new hour-by-hour data concerning tomorrow's storm chance coming up in your full forecast.